I'm Stephanie with My Time Fitness, and welcome to day 3 of my birthday challenge, our pyramid style strong abs workout. So we will need a mat. You will also need dumbbells. This is going to be mostly floor work. Definitely grab a little variety just in case you need to drop throughout. Not all of our exercises you're probably going to want to use a heavy weight, but most of them, yes. Some of them a little bit on the lighter side. I'll let you know when I'm lifting as always, but pick a weight that is good for you. Otherwise, body weight is going to be just fine. Your warm up and cool down is included. If you haven't done one of my pyramid style workouts, we're just going to build on top of those strength exercises. We're going to go up the pyramid and then back down the pyramid, and then we have a little burnout round before we finish up. Other than that, it will go nice and quick, I promise. It's going to seem like a lot. We're going to get in a lot of repetitions, but it's going to go by super quick. So it'll be like we didn't even work out, but we did. Other than that, thank you so much for joining me today. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button, turn on those notifications so you don't miss out on our challenge. And thank you so much for being a part of my little community. I appreciate each and every one of you. You can also find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Patreon, so go follow me on all the things, and let's get into it. All right, we're going to start with an overhead reach plus the opposite toe touch. So overhead, toe touch. If you need to, you can reach for those shins or your knee, depending on your flexibility. Next up, we have ab rotations. Right here, just all throughout that torso. We'll switch halfway through. And switch directions. Next up, we have an overhead reach plus a rotation. Right here, we're going to reach up overhead and rotation. Overhead and switch sides. Next up, we have side bends. While we're in this workout, make sure you are engaging your core the entire time. Not only to support your back, but also make sure that we execute those exercises with good form and that we're really getting every bang for our buck. Next up, we have a good morning. Here, tickle those ears, slight bend at those knees, hinge at those hips, core engaged, back neutral, squeeze on the way up. Next up, we have toe touch kicks. You're just going to come out, touch that toe. You need to reach for the shin or your knee. Next up, we have a torso twist plus a knee. Twist with the knee, twist, twist, knee. We're going to finish up with a low impact butt kicker. If you want to do the high impact, you're more than welcome to. Right here, see those arms moving. Kick yourself in the butt. Our very first group, we're 6 reps each, so we'll get about a total of 30 reps per group. So grab those dumbbells, grab your mat. As always, I will let you know what I'm lifting. I'm going to be using one 12-pound dumbbell for our oblique crunch, left side only. So we're going to stand and bend down, get a nice squeeze there, pull it back up. You can also tickle that ear if you want. Right, there's our 6. We're going to get straight back into that one. Another 6 reps on the left for that oblique crunch. I know 6 reps doesn't seem like a lot, but trust me, it will. It will very soon. Final one. Alright, you're going to come down to the mat for a toe touch crunch that we will be adding. I'm going to grab one 10-pound dumbbell. You're going to come up, feet up, and arms up. You're going to reach towards those toes. If you need to, you can bend at the knees and just reach up. Alright, we are back up for that oblique crunch. This time we're splitting. We're going to do 3 on the left, 3 on the right. Just keep it even. Keeping the 12 pounds. There's 3 for the left. Switch off to the right. Alright, dropping that weight back down for our toe touch crunch. Alright, there's our 6. We're popping back up for a core stabilizer. I'm going to grab one 6-pound dumbbell. You're going to hold it out and you're going to turn as far as you can to the left, as far as you can to the right. Breathe through it. Nice slow motion. You don't want to rush through this one. Keep it going. One more each side. Alright, we are back for that oblique crunch. 6 on the right only, keeping that 12. Definitely starting to heat up here. 6. Back down for that toe touch crunch, 10 pounds. There's our 6. You're back up for that core stabilizer. Again, grabbing the 6 pounds. Keeping our exercises as close together too. Good on the cardio. Just breathe through this one. I believe we have one more. All right, then we are going to add in our final exercise, which will be a knee pull. I grab 5 pounds per hand here. Gonna bring those weights up, elbows at a 90, and you're going to bring them out and pull with a knee. Again, make sure you're keeping that core engaged. All right, shake it out. We're coming back down that pyramid. So back to another 6 reps of the knee pull. All right, I'm gonna drop that. I'm gonna drop down to 1 5-pound dumbbell for our core stabilizer. Two more each side. All right, we are back down for our toe touch crunch. Gonna keep my 10-pound dumbbell. Finish our 6, and we are up again for our final 6 reps of our oblique crunch on that right side. Keeping the 12. Nice deep breath. All right, we are all finished with that one. We're back to those knee pulls. Keeping the 5 pounds per hand. All right, core stabilizer. I'm gonna keep the 5. We're getting there. We're almost there. another 6 reps of those knee pulls. If at any time I'm going too fast for you, just hit that pause button and play once you catch back up. I love keeping my strength exercises super close together, just for that cardio aspect, just for extra burn, extra calorie burn. Final core stabilizer. Keeping the 5. Last one. All right, and that final set of knee pulls, and we are on to our water break. Told you it was gonna go by quick. All right, and that is it. Put those dumbbells down, get a quick drink of water, and come back for our second group. All right, we are getting into an overhead march. We're gonna grab one 12-pound dumbbell here. We're gonna lift it up overhead, core engage, and we're just gonna march those legs up at least to hip height. All right, we're getting into another 6 reps of our overhead march, if I can speak. All right, you're coming down for a side plank on our, we're gonna side plank on the right so we can work on the left. I'm gonna use a modification here off my knees. If you wanna do a full side plank, please do so. I'm gonna get up, dumbbell up and over, and we're going to knee to elbow, right back up, and reach through. Knee to elbow, reach through that hole in between the floor and your arm. And my stomach's making noises now. All right. And you're back up for that overhead march, keeping my 12 pounds. Nice deep breath. Definitely feeling it. All right, we are back down for that side plank. arms are on fire. Whew. Man, oh man. All right, we're back up. I filmed the upper body day yesterday, so the arms are still feeling it. All right, we have a torso twist. I grab one 10-pound dumbbell here, and I come down in a little bit of a squat. Keep your weight mid-center, and we're going to twist, and you're just going to keep your head straight, but move through that core only. All right, and we're 6 already, and we are back to that overhead march. All right, there's our 6, we're back down. This time we're splitting that side plank, so 3 on the left, 3 on the right, dropping down to 3 pounds. Once we switch to that right, I will switch back my weight to keep it even, so. Knee to elbow, reach through. Right, switching off, leaning for the left, so we work on the right. All right, there's our 3. Back up for that torso twist, 10 pounds. Nice deep breaths. Right, there's our 6. And in that final exercise, coming down for a dead bug. I grab 2 3-pound dumbbells. Legs at a 90. Try not to bring them in, tax those hips, arms up, opposite arm, opposite leg. Make sure your back is into your mat. Oops, if you need to, you can split it apart. All right, let it relax. We're gonna stay down here, coming back down that pyramid, 6 more dead bugs. Nice deep breath. If you need to, you can also keep your feet on the ground and kick out that leg as you need to. All right, we are back up, side plank on that right side, 5 pounds, knee to elbow, reach through. This is where that motivating music comes in handy. When you have nice, more on the tedious side, especially with strength training. Which I totally just realized that we totally skipped the torso twist. We were supposed to torso twist. dead bug, torso twist, and then the side leg. But it's okay. It's okay. We'll pop up, we'll torso twist, we'll do our overhead march, and then we'll fix it next time through. Alright, there's our torso twist. We're gonna get into that overhead march, keeping the 12. Alright, now we're back down for that dead bug. We'll get it right this time. Alright, and we are up for that torso twist, keeping the 10. Nice deep breaths. How many times have I said nice deep breaths now? I feel like I've said it a lot. Alright, there's our 6. Down for our final side plank. Alright, we are back to that dead bug. We're so close. So close. Alright, we are back up for that final torso twist. Ooh. Yikes. Sweating like crazy. Final dead bug. All right, and that is it for group 2. Go get yourself a quick drink of water, come back for our burnout round. We're gonna hit each one of those exercises one more time through, but only 5 reps each this time. All right, we're back for our burnout. I know you probably think I'm crazy, but it's okay. It's not a challenge, right? We're not challenging ourselves, so it is what it is. 5 reps, 12 pounds for that oblique crunch on the left. At least it's only 5 reps this time. So it's gonna go by quicker, I promise. Right side. All right, back down for that toe touch crunch. I keep my 10-pound dumbbell. There's our 5. We're back up for that core stabilizer. And keep your 5-pound. Right, there's our 5. Now we are back to those knee pulls. I almost forgot what was next. I'm distracted. There's a gnat in here and it's driving me nuts. I think it's purposefully attacking me. Right, there's our 5. Next up we have that overhead march. Keeping the 12 pounds. Alright. Gonna drop down to the 3 for our side planks. Lay on that left or that right side first. So we can work on the left. Right. Switch off, we go on that right side. Okay, we are up for our torso twist, keeping 10 pounds. All right, there's our 5. And finally, 5 dead bugs, 3 pounds per hand. All right, and that is it. Open up those dumbbells. We no longer need them. Grab a quick drink of water if you need it. Let's get into our much deserved cool down. All right, we're gonna start out with a chest stretch. So interlace those hands behind you, pull them down as far as you can, and look up. Nice, proud chest. Nice deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Next up, we have ab rotations. Right here, just nice and slow through that range of motion. And switch directions. Next up, we have a deep side reach on our left. Right here, we're going to lean off to our right side. That left arm, get a nice stretch. If you need to, go up higher on that hand. Sorry for my loud dog upstairs. Next up, we're switching to that right side. Next up, we're going to come down for a lying torso twist on our left. Pull it down, bring that left over that right. Arms out. Just let it relax here. Next up, we're going to switch right over the left. And switch. If you have any Rice Krispies, it's okay, as long as there's no peanuts associated. Next up, we're going to roll over onto our stomachs for a Sphinx. Almost forearms, just press up and back, shoulders down and away from those ears. Look up towards the ceiling. Next up, we're going to press back into a child's pose. Get those glutes down to those feet. Forehead on the mat. Try to get your chest down onto the mat and really outstretch those arms. Next up, we're going to thread the needle. We're going to bring that left arm under our right, and then we'll split that interval. And thread that arm through. We're going to switch right under the left, and we're going to finish up with a child's pose variation. Bring these legs down a little closer, arms out behind you. Just relax. Nice deep breaths. And that is it. If you want to stay down on the mat, please do so. Get in extra stretching if you need it. Lots of water. Nice healthy meal after this to replenish everything that we've lost during this workout. I told you it was going to go away nice and quick, but man, is it hot. So I really hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know if you did it with weights or plain body weight. I'd love to hear the difference in the feedback. And I always appreciate said feedback. Other than that, thank you again so much for joining me on day 3 of my birthday challenge for my birthday week. I'm so happy to have you all here with me. Make sure you hit that like and that subscribe button, turn on those notifications, comment, share, spread the word. Again, thank you so much. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Patreon. So go check all those out. Patreon, you can check out my Patreon shop where I have collections of workouts for purchase also that are not on YouTube at all. And I also have merchandise and workout programs, etc. So, and I will also be starting to implement a weekly workout schedule for my Patreon members that include all of my Patreon workouts. So, definitely check it out because it's totally worth it. But other than that, thank you again so much, and I will see you tomorrow for day 4 of our challenge.
Get it when I get back.